Hey guys, we've got a brand new camera for you today. This is the Nikon P950. I'm quite excited about it actually. I haven't seen it yet. You're going to see it for the first time with me. It's brand new today. And so what this camera is it's Nikon Ultra Zoom. Nikon definitely do the best compact ultra zooms in the world. We find they're perfect pixel for pixel for taking a nice photo. Now what this camera is 16 megapixels, which doesn't sound like a lot, but honestly you do a beautiful photo with it. And I'm going to show you how long the lens is if you had it on a 35mm camera. This is a 1 meter ruler. The lens on this camera is 2 meters long on a film camera. That's how big the zoom on this is, and it really is. And they are very, very good. So when the new P1000 came out, I took it for a test drive and took it and was doing 4K videos. You can see the P1000 on our website, and I videoed some tuis doing a mating dance, and honestly you'll see it's very, very good quality. And so I'll just put that down and let's open it up for the first time. This is the new Nikon Coolpix P950, and so we'll have a look inside. This is not an unboxing video, this is just showing you for the first time. So obviously it's going to have in there a camera strap and a charger. So these are USB charging, in case you didn't know. Most cameras nowadays you plug them in the wall to charge them. And what we really like about the Nikon Coolpix is they have what's called SnapBridge. What SnapBridge is Bluetooth control with your phone. And so you can very, very easily and automatically, every time you take photos, it'll just automatically send across a 2 megapixel version to your phone, or if you like you can do the full 16 megapixels. Actually, just looking at the camera, it's beautifully made, very solid. I like the look of it. You've got knurling on here, this is new, knurling on both sides so you can actually hold on to it. You can zoom 2 different ways. Well, there's lots of new changes on this. Oh, there's a nice feature. So you can zoom here, you can also zoom here, so you can hold on to the camera and you've got a lot more control as you zoom, because remember you're holding a 2 meter long lens. Yes, it's got vibration reduction or stabilization, but it can only hold so much. And a couple of new features I see on the camera. One, you've got an adjustment dial here, so you can adjust your, I don't know, probably your focus and your apertures and shutters. We'll have to have a look at what that changes. You can certainly program it, but this is a neat feature. You've got a mic port there. Very unusual for a compact camera, even a bridge camera, to have microphone input. So that's going to be great for doing your YouTube videos and your vlogging. And let's have a look at the screen. Look at that, so you can totally video yourself while you're doing your videos, and you can add a little Rode microphone or something like that. And this is now 4K. So you can see 83 times zoom, wide angle with a 4K recording. What else is new to me? So you've got one control there, one control there. So that's how you do your apertures and shutters if you're running full manual. And if you can see on the dial, you've got bird control. So that's actually fantastic for taking bird photos, because that's what these are commonly used for, bird watching, surfing and stuff like that. Let's see if there's any charge in the battery. If not, we'll grab one out of the P1000 and boot it up for the first time. And if you're thinking about buying yourself a camera, and you're doing a lot of research and going around in circles, I can give you some advice. I've been doing this for 20 years, and I notice a lot of people get really stuck buying a camera. They know they want a camera, but they just don't know what camera to buy, where to buy it, how much to pay, and they go around and around in circles and end up buying nothing. There's 3 steps to buying a camera. Step 1, buy the camera. Just get one. Get this one or whatever one you think, or ask someone like me, and just buy it. Because you can't because photography is not about cameras. This is just a tool. Photography is about photos. So think about what you want to take photos of, like birds for example. So I might challenge someone to take photos of 7 native birds with their new camera, so they've got an excuse. And that's the second thing you need to know, is you need an excuse to take photos. So set yourself a challenge, go out there and take those photos. Step 3, you must do something with those photos. That gives you the satisfaction, the enjoyment of taking the photos and just print them out, put it in a frame, put it on the wall. You know, then people are going to see that photo and go, "Oh, what an amazing TUI photo you've got." Well, you took that photo. That's the trick to photography, because if you just put it on Facebook and it's not real gratification, if that makes sense. It's photos that you want to do, so do something with your photos. So it takes The ENL 20A battery, same as the P1000. This is a new high capacity milliamp hour battery. Still takes an SD memory card. Come on. We're just YouTubing.
Oh.
And so the first time you turn the camera on, it's going to ask you what language. Do you want to choose set date and time? The reason I'm going to say no is we're going to do that when we connect to the phone for the first time. We always sync these to the phones with SnapBridge, and the first thing it says is, do you want to sync the time with your phone? Yes. Do you want to record location data? We usually say no. 2 reasons. It's going to reduce your the life of your battery of your camera and your phone because they're constantly communicating. And so we just get the date from the phone, and we do share photos, but we don't use location data. That's something we usually do, unless you want to use location data. And I'll just get, can I please have a memory card, Eileen? And so it's going to get a memory card. Now you have a viewfinder on the camera. If you put your eye to it, it will automatically switch on and automatically switch off. Thank you very much. We only use high quality cards. Not this one. Always use, if you're doing, always use SanDisk, real SanDisk cards. We no longer really use SanDisk Ultra, we use SanDisk Extreme or Extreme Pro memory cards. We find they're significantly faster for taking photos and transferring to a computer. And so that's ready to go. And take a photo. And then we can have a look back at that photo. What a banana. Okay, and so I'm just going to look around, see what's a little bit different for me. Oh, you've got a manual video option. That's pretty cool. Movie manual. That's a great feature, because what you can do with your movie is you can change, say you're doing 30 frames per second, you can change the speed of each frame, therefore optimizing your video, and you can do a little bit of YouTube research on that. And that's what we say. As soon as you bought your camera, switch out of research mode and into learning how to use the camera mode. But you know the best way to learn how to use this? Get out, take some photos, get out early in the morning, go for a walk, get some misty photos in the valleys, get out in the evenings and go to the beach. That's the whole idea. And but yeah, I'm really liking the look of this camera. Let's do, why not, a 2 meter, I'm going to use the 2 meter zoom. And so when I zoom, I'm going to show you on the screen. Can you see that? On the screen? No? And so anyway, there's a progress meter at the top, and I'm going all the way up. It now says 2000 millimeters. If you go any further, that's digital zoom. We're not going to use digital zoom. We're just going to use the optical zoom. Now, just a trick is, I can so totally not see what's going on right now. It's just a blur because it's such a big zoom, I can't see what I'm looking at. So I hold down this button. This button's going to temporarily pull me back. I've now got a little square box where I'm going to end up. I'm fully wide angle now. I'm going to locate my target on the screen, which is just leaves on a tree on the other side of the road. Let go. Focus again. Oh my god, this is amazing. That's pretty cool. I'm in manual video mode still. And so I'm going to go back to bird watching mode, do exactly the same thing again, pull back temporarily, locate my target, a very thirsty looking tree, focus, and it's pretty steady. When you half click and hold, you can see the stabilizer working, and I'm just going to push that photo through. It's moving a lot, it's very windy. And the stabilizer works on the camera, but it can't stabilize the tree. So I'm going to choose a branch that isn't moving around so much, and I'm going to push play. Can you see that? No. Not at all? Maybe touch the screen on that one to focus, or just focus like this. Is that focusing? What we'll do is we'll edit that in so you can see it, but I'm just going to zoom in on that photo and have a look at the detail of it. As you can see, like that is a massive zoom, and that is pixel for pixel perfect, and that's a 2000. Look at that. I wish you could see that. That's amazing. I'm going to zoom out. The best videos ever are the casual ones. Focus. Struggling with the Sony on the camera that I'm recording with. How do you focus with a Sony? You'd think the camera shop guy would know. Anyway, looks amazing. So that's the new P950. I like it. So if you're doing bird watching or anything like that, treat yourself. You'll really enjoy it. They're a lot of fun to use. Boom. Okie dokie. It's A1000. This is the new P950, replacement for the P900. And then this is the A1000 with the 3-meter lens. So 3-meter, 2-meter lens. And then that's the compact with the big zoom. So all amazing pixel for pixel quality we find. They really are good. The reason they're good, I'll tell you why they're good. They have, well, this has two ED lens elements. I'm going to say this does as well. I would almost guarantee it. ED means your red, greens and blues meet at the same point, so you actually get sharp photos and very little chromatic abrasion. So you get very little chromatic abrasion. You can see ED written on the lens there. This Sony's terrible at focusing. There it is. ED, so that's your, I forget exactly the word, it's not electronic dispersion, but something like that. And this is quite cool. This is a new feature for me. This lens hood actually screws into the front, which means you can add, and it's still got a thread inside it, so you can add a circular polarizing filter or an ND filter right on the front of your camera without any special adapters, straight out of the box. So there you go. That's the new P950.